Daily Devotion Day 29. Psalm chapter 20 verse 1. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob defend you. Psalm chapter 20 is a prayer of blessing, believed to have been used in ancient Israel when the people prayed for their king as he went into battle. This psalm expresses confidence in God's ability to protect and deliver, recognizing him as Israel's defender. King David, who is traditionally credited with writing this psalm, understood well the need for God's intervention during times of war and hardship. The God of Jacob, in this verse, emphasizes God's covenant faithfulness, recalling the stories of Israel's forefathers and God's consistent deliverance. This psalm would encourage both the king and the people to trust in God as their ultimate protector. Psalm chapter 20 verse 1 conveys God's faithfulness and readiness to respond in difficult times. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. This phrase emphasizes that God hears and responds to the cries of his people, especially in moments of distress. May the name of the God of Jacob defend you. Invoking the name of the God of Jacob speaks to God's identity as a covenant-keeping protector. The word defend implies active intervention, showing that God stands as a shield around his people in times of trouble. This verse serves as both a blessing and a reminder that God's nature is to protect and deliver, instilling confidence that he will be present and powerful in our greatest challenges. In Genesis chapter 35 verse 3, Jacob himself says, "Let us arise and go up to Bethel, where I will make an altar to God, who answered me in the day of my distress." This reflects the way God answered Jacob's prayers, offering a parallel to the confidence in God's responsiveness found in Psalm chapter 20 verse 1. In Psalm chapter 46 verse 1, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. This verse reinforces the idea of God as a stronghold and help in times of need, mirroring the message of Psalm chapter 20 verse 1. In Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." This message of reassurance echoes the blessing in Psalm chapter 20 verse 1, where God promises to be a present help. In 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10, Paul speaks of God, saying, "He has delivered us from such a deadly peril, and he will deliver us again." Paul's words show confidence in God's protection, much like the prayer in Psalm chapter 20 verse 1. In Philippians chapter 4 verse 6-7, Paul encourages believers to bring their troubles to God with thanksgiving, promising that the peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. This aligns with Psalm chapter 20 verse 1's theme of God's defense and peace in times of trouble. In John chapter 14 verse 27, Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you." Here, Jesus offers peace and assurance, which complements the peace and defense God provides in Psalm chapter 20 verse 1. Psalm chapter 20 verse 1 reminds the church that we can approach God confidently in times of trouble. Just as Israel looked to God for defense and deliverance, we too can call upon him, knowing that he is attentive and powerful. For believers, this verse is an encouragement to bring our fears and challenges to God in prayer. It also reminds us that God's identity as a protector and deliverer is unchanging. He defended Jacob, the nation of Israel, and he continues to defend his people today. As the church, we are called to support one another in prayer, asking for God's intervention and comfort for those who are struggling. God bless you and give you grace after grace.